Welcome, all you amazing souls, to your Aries new moon reading. And of course, we have a beautiful picture here of the Aries new moon, which it says in the bottom, go for it. And this card that comes from this beautiful deck, the Moonology Manifestation Oracle cards. And I do list all the cards I use in a reading in the description box below. If you're like me, I see so many beautiful decks out there, and I'm like, I want that for myself. So I have over 100 Oracle decks and over 20 tarot decks, and I'm okay with that. So if you want any of those are in the description box below with links over to Amazon. So I love that. Of course, the Aries new moon is bringing this beautiful, just tons of opportunities. So opportunities abound. You know, we get to step through those opening doors that are going to be coming around for us around this Aries new moon. So the energy encourages us to have courage, to step towards our dreams, to chase those dreams like with a little childlike enthusiasm, and know that they'll be satisfied. There's really this energy of less planning and more action, right? So we don't want to spend all of our energy on the planning stage. It's like, make some plans, but focus on action around this new moon. Use that energy that's available for us to do that. And, you know, believe that there's divine timing that's coming in for things too. You know, make the plans, put action, but for the results, don't focus on the results. Focus on the energy you're putting into the moment, into that current action. And as a little kind of ritual or a little action that you want to do, you can light a candle, because Aries, of course, is fire sign. Got all the candles going here too. You know, light a candle and put your hands over your heart and just affirm, I am on the right track. And then for this reading, we're going to ask, where can I take more action in my life? You know, is that towards my dream, or what advice can we get from the Creator and Spirit around where can we put more action into our lives? So we're going to jump into the reading specific to your sign right now. All right, all my Leos, this is your Aries new moon reading, and we're going to start off by pulling a card here from the Wisdom of the Oracle, just to get guidance from the Creator on where you can take more action in your life. What advice would they like to give you? Doesn't mean you have to take it, you know? So for our Leos, what would you like them to know, please? Okay, that's the one right here. And you have the Fates. Card number 17. So we'll put that, actually I want to put that right over here. Maybe, okay. And let's see what that brings there. What I'm intuitively picking up is that this is about just understanding that everything in your life is fated as far as what comes into your life and what leaves your life. But the energy that you can put in it, like where you can take more action, is in what you focus on. You have the power to choose what story you apply to any situation, any fated event that comes into your life, and you get to choose what emotion you feel with any situation in your life. In fact, they don't want me to read from the book. They're like, go on. So they're saying that within each of those situations that you have that power to choose. That's where you can take action instead of focusing and having emotional and the story type experiences that you don't want to experience. This is about understanding the power you have to choose and that you can switch it. And I know when they first told me that story about, not story, but about that I get to choose what story I put to any situation. I get to feel, what I get to feel. I was like, I don't feel like I get to choose. And they're like, I know, come here, honey. And they sat me down and very patiently and lovingly showed me that, your whole past, that we're conditioned with all the ways that, we're told that when this thing happens, this is how you're supposed to feel through it. And when this thing happens, this is what it should mean for your life and what it means about your worth and what it means about you and the world and blah, blah, blah. And it says you're conditioned with all that, and then it's reinforced over and over again where it becomes your habit, and then it becomes your reaction. So it's happening so fast, it doesn't feel like we're making a choice because of that. But they showed me taking a deep breath and slowing down and breathing, and a lot of deep breathing to pause my reactions. Then I saw that in that moment when I'm calm and not in fight or flight and reactionary mode, that I get to choose what story and I get to choose what emotion, and I was able to begin to start choosing differently. Instead of out of habit, I chose with intention. So that's what they're wanting you to know with this beautiful, that's where you can focus your attention into your stories and your emotions that you're choosing in each moment. I actually started recently, instead of asking my friends, when you text each other, whatever, and said, how you doing? I was inspired to change it to, hey, how are you choosing to feel in this moment? And it really changes your interactions with your friends, and they all know me, so they're like, oh, here he goes again. But, it's beautiful because it really brings the attention to the choices we're making in each moment. We're also going to pull cards here from the Sun and Moon Tarot and get more clarification around this here, around your choice of the fated events, your emotional choices and the story choices. All right, so what else for our Leos? Okay, there we go. What else? Okay, what else? Okay, what else? All right. All right, boom, boom, boom. So we will start here, and we'll start with this Five of Swords. Because swords are your thoughts, your beliefs, your mindsets, your attitudes, your expectations, right? It's all the beliefs about how things should be and are supposed to be and need to be. And you can see this person laying on the ground. They're not stabbed, but they're pinned down by all of those thoughts and those beliefs. So this could be you down here, or this could be you up here, right? Or maybe it's both of you at different times, because we all do that, because the Five is all about this transformation in our perspective about things. The Five of Swords, traditionally, the message that comes with it from me is like you or someone else that are trying so hard to prove that their small t truths of the fear world, that they are more truer than your small t truths, or vice versa. And so we get into these battles and these conflicts over it. But the transformation of the perspective that happens is that you are seeing things from a capital T truths, from this fated events, from the heavens, seeing things that there are all these fated events. And like we said about that, understanding this change, that you get to choose what something means. So instead of looking at that going, this means defeat, here's your expectation. When this happens, this is you and you were defeated. Or this is you and you defeated them. And so the story and the emotions you have around that conflict, that exchange, you get to change that if you want. And so there is this awareness that comes that it is your thoughts and beliefs that you can question at this time. Because you have the oppression, the Ten of Wands. This basically says the tens are endings and new beginnings. Wands are your drive, your ambition, your passion, your inspiration, your energy. And this is that your energy, you're exhausted, you have had enough, you're ready to let that go and to move in a new direction. So this is beautiful because this is this change that is happening for you in your perception of what things mean. Because really, trying to maintain that old ways of thinking is exhausting. You are ready. You know, that oppression feeling is very heavy. You're ready to dump all that bag of bricks off your back and go, I'm tired of trying to meet all those expectations and all, believe that this is what it's supposed to mean and feel the way that I'm supposed to feel. I'm ready for something new and different. Which brings you into this King of Cups. Cups are your emotions, and the King, he's offering you this chalice, this holy grail that is full of the living waters. It's full of the essence of the unconditional love of the Creator of all things. And it's beautiful. And it is what you are truly searching for. And knowing that you have all of this in your hands, that all of this is available to you, that this is, the choice that you can make. It is the answer to everything. Love is the answer to every question. It's like, how am I supposed to feel about this situation? Well, every moment's either of the fear of losing conditional love, so it'll be either of fear or it's of unconditional love. And you can make, it's one choice or the other. There's only two choices that we truly make. Just the choices of fear look so, it's the same thing. It's like it's a little blade. It's just different colors and different handles and different blah, blah, blah. It's still going to prick you and make you bleed. That's what fear does. It pricks our heart. But you can choose unconditional love. So I love that they're showing you the simplicity of the two choices. Yeah, and here you have the Four of Wands. I'm going to move this over here. So we'll have the wands above the wands. And fours are a very solid foundation. And he even says completion here. Four is like a table. Four huge, strong legs on a table make for a very strong foundation. So you have this beautiful strength, the stability of your energy that comes in when you choose love. So I really like that they're like, yes, when you choose love, love is the answer. Like I said, love is the answer to every question. When you're going, what should I feel in this moment? Well, I can choose fear or I can choose unconditional love. What does this mean? What story do I apply to that? Well, I can make it a love story or a horror story. I get to choose, right? And so there's this beautiful, solid stability that is coming into your life. This Aries new moon, which is fire energy, which is wands energy, is very much coming in to bring this stability for you. So where can you take more action in your life? You can take more action in the simplicity of your choices in each moment. Unconditional love or the fear of losing conditional love. And they were telling me the bottom card is what you don't see coming. Okay. Yeah. So what you didn't see coming is this Two of Swords. This is the mindsets. This is definitely showing you that you have two places that you choose your thoughts and beliefs from. One is from the fear, and the other is from unconditional love of your higher spiritual self. And, so that's what this is saying, is that you always have a choice in each moment of what you want to choose in your life. So we're going to put that right here. So I really love this for you. It's a very simple reading. Which is great, right? We love that. I love clear, precise messages. It's like, yes, knowing that every moment is fated, but within each one of those, you get to choose what story you apply to every situation and what emotion you're going to feel in any situation. And your choice is very simple. It's one or the other. It's not like going down the soda aisle these days where there's 15 different types of Coke and 13 different types of Pepsi and all these other different, 5 different types of lemon lime drinks. You're like, I just want a simple choice. And here you do. Unconditional love or the fear of losing conditional love. Neither is wrong. You came here to experience both, because in experiencing the opposite of who you are, you understand the other more deeply. Experiencing conditional, you understand unconditional even more so. So I love this for you. And they want to leave it there. If you do want even more messages of love from above, in addition to these new moon, and I also do full moon readings, I also put out monthly readings for each zodiac sign, weekly energy updates for each of the elements like fire signs, water signs, etc., and a few other types of videos. So if you don't want to miss out on any of those and be notified immediately when they become available, if you give this video a little thumbs up and click the like button, also click the subscribe button, and that gives you access to this notification bell. And you go in there, you just select all, and then you'll be notified of any new videos that come out for this channel. Also, doing those things helps spread the love, because when you like a video, you share a video, you comment on a video, you subscribe to a channel, all those things makes the YouTube algorithm so happy it wants to share those videos with other people as well. So if you feel inspired to do any of those things, I am grateful. Also, these are general readings. If you want even more specific information for your life, I do offer personal readings, and all that information is in the description box below. All right, all my Leos, as you go throughout this wonderful Aries new moon, please know that every second of every day of your life, that you are unconditionally loved by the Creator of all things. And of course, I love you too. Have an amazing new moon. I'm sure I'll be talking to you very soon. But until then, you hang in there and you take care.